Hello everyone, and thank you for your great responses. In just a few hours after my last video went up, I got 3 requests for Stellaris. And I happen to be in the mood to talk about Stellaris, so let's talk about Ascension Perks and Ascension in general, and how it can help you in multiplayer. So the Ascension Perks are these immensely powerful perks that you get when you complete a Unity tree. Some may seem a little useless, but quite often those are very useful depending on your playstyle. For example, Shared Destiny may seem to most but those who are mass integrating empires a little useless, but you know, if you are playing as an overlord, it is a godsend, because while it does not change how much influence you spend per month, it does change the how much you're gonna be spending in total, and you have to play the long game. So let's talk about them one by one. The first one I've got is the Defender of Galaxy. The Defender of the Galaxy is quite good when you intend to fight the endgame crisis. It's pretty self-explanatory. I avoid it until the galaxy is starting to get overwhelmed, because it's kinda not my problem until it actually becomes my problem. So the next one is the Interstellar Dominion. It's quite a situational perk. In fact, let's take a look. It increases your border range by 25%. It extends your borders, allowing you to expand your economy, but also can steal quite a few systems from your neighbors without having to go to war. So you can use it. For that purpose, but I think it is situational. Galactic Contender. Oh, that's a good one. As the name implies, at some point you will most likely be gridlocked in terms of diplomacy, and you will need to turn your sights to fallen empires. This is not the only reason, of course, for a fallen empire can awaken and can start doing nasty things to people around them. Or it can be War in Heaven, where 2 of them awaken and go at it. Consecrate Worlds looks quite good, and if you are not using your influence for integrating vassals, certainly a good one. Even more so if you're a spiritualist and not a bloody heretic. Let's see, Mastery of Nature. I think it's a complete waste of Unity perk, if you ask me. Like, this is just to waste your Unity perks. Voidborn. Okay, so it allows you to build interstellar style star bases. It's very good at generating energy and research. As such, it really depends on the current galactic situation. The cost is relatively small, only 5,000 minerals and 150 influence. Imperial Prerogative. This one, I think, depends on the changes on the sector, and because as it stands now, you can build on your sector planets. It used to help with influence generation and micromanagement, but I think now it falls a little short. As such, I would probably pass it, depending on your playstyle. It's really up to you. Technological Ascendancy. One word, yes. That's all you need to know. Galactic Wonders allows you to build megastructures which are completely awesome, but are also completely expensive. We are talking about 200,000 minerals and decades of work. Is it worth it? Depends on what you're building, but if you know what you're doing, yes. Even more so in the multiplayer. Make sure you have mega engineering tech first, which requires you to go through the star bases tech tree. Even if you're not using star bases, you still need to get that in order to get this perk. One Vision. I would take it as the last one if you have nothing else left to take. It increases your governing ethics attraction by 50%. Let's see, Galactic Force Projection. This is an interesting one. If your economy is large enough to reach your fleet capacity, then go ahead, but otherwise you will never be able to utilize it to its fullest capacity, since 200 is also scaled with technology bonuses, and make sure you have a good enough economy and the desire to have that fleet capacity filled. As such, I say it is situational. Circle of Life, pretty impressive, but I prefer to steal the ring world from a fallen empire rather than make it myself. Can work, not my style, but it's situational like Void Board. Let's see, Master Builders, you want to rush your mega structure construction, you have come to the right place. If you're going for mega construction, I would say go for it. And I hope we haven't skipped anything, but for now I'm skipping the main Ascendancy perks because those deserve a whole episode of their own. They usually have unique mechanics all for themselves. And thanks for joining me. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.